Hey, I'm back. I thought that I would just record another little snippet, hence I'm wearing the same top today, because on the topic of motivation and goals and so on, I thought I'd share this little quote that I heard a little while ago, and the quote is really simple, and it is, "Energy flows where attention goes." Right? Yeah, I know, it's just tiny, but it's quite profound. Energy flows where attention goes. So my question to you is, where is your attention going each and every day? So if we're on the goal journey, or if we're on the mindset journey, the same kind of question could apply, really. I suppose if we are looking at achieving a goal, if you're like me and on a diet, what's the thing that you think about so often? Food. The food that you can't have, and again, it sabotages. Instead, I have to shift my attention over to wearing some clothes that I haven't worn for a while, or when I'm going to be on the beach in a few months' time, feeling fabulous. So that's what I mean by energy flows where attention goes, and it links really nicely actually to something else I wanted to share with you. And you may have heard of all of this stuff before, but again, it's my story, and I wanted to share it with you because it's been quite profound for me. And that is that the fact that I used to see a lot about gratitude and law of attraction and all this kind of stuff on the internet. And I used to think, what a load of old crap, because it didn't make sense to me. If I'm honest, I didn't understand it, and I think when we don't understand something, we mock it, we take the mickey and all that kind of stuff. And somebody said to me a few years ago, "Jackie, you need to read a book called The Secret." And coincidentally, it was at the time that I was going to be launching my business. And she said, "Trust me, this will be profound." And I did trust her and valued her opinion. So I got the book. I had it on my Christmas list, actually. Father Christmas very kindly bought it for me that year. And I read that book in half a day. I remember it distinctly. I was sat on the sofa. It was Boxing Day. I think I had lunch, and before I knew it, it was 9:30 at night, and I'd read that book cover to cover. Super simple messages, very much aligned with the whole energy flows where attention goes message, but this was about gratitude. This was about expressing, giving thanks in some way. Now, there'll be some people watching that their way of giving thanks is to pray, and there'll be other people in that their way of giving thanks is just to say thanks, and there'll be other people that might be like me that do that in here and prefer not to almost voice that. You do get some strange looks on the tube, by the way, if you do, but I mean just to do that internally. And so I read the book, and then I started to put this into practice, and it was as simple as, I'd wake up after a great night's sleep, rarity, but I'd wake up after a great night's sleep and I'd be thankful, and I'd say, "Thank you, I've had a great night's sleep. Thank you, by the way, that I've had a lovely bed to sleep in, lovely and warm, and as I step out onto the floor, I can do that barefoot and my feet are warm because I have carpet. I can step in the shower and I know I can rely on hot water flowing as and when I need it." So, all those really simple things, actually, that I was able to focus my attention on. It starts to shift you from that mindset of not having enough. They call it kind of lack in the book. I don't have enough money. I don't have somebody around me anymore. I don't have the best job in the world, or whatever it might be. And that kind of slightly destructive, I mean, it's real, this stuff. I appreciate that we all go on those journeys, but staying there can be really destructive to ourselves. And so by being able to shift our attention, if you like, into the things that we do have, stuff that's over there, and whether that's material things or tangible things, or whether it's an emotional state, focusing on the positives makes a huge difference. And hey, it really made a difference to the results I started to see. And whether that was the results of, I'd notice more. I think that's what it is. You notice more of the positives in your life. I was noticing, that one person that might smile at me on my journey to work. I was taking more notice when I had an inquiry for business and following that up quickly and positively as well. Don't forget, this is not just spiritual, this is physical. We're energy beings. We are, chemical, physical beings, and we're an energy force in ourselves. So just like the law of gravity, if you like, or the magnetic force of the earth, we provide our own kind of magnet, and so you attract whatever it is you put out there. And I noticed so much more that when I was able to focus my attention on the positives came back to me. So I thought it was a really useful thing just to, talk about with you, on the whole topic of motivation and focus and goals and so on. Try it. Find yourself, or rather ask yourself, what is it that I spend my time focusing on? And how is that influencing what I'm attracting into my world? Energy flows where attention goes. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. Are you the skeptic like me? If you are, great. You are my favourite students. Go away and try it. Let me know what you kind of get from this. Let me know your thoughts on the topic. As always, comment below. You can join the YouTube channel as well. I'm hoping to get a few more subscribers, so please, Runway Global is the YouTube channel. Not a lot on there yet, but I'll get this and the other videos up there. So subscribe, follow me, share this message. It's so simple, guys, and it can make a huge, huge difference in your lives. I'm going to leave that with you, and I'll see you next time. Take care.